Buenos dias. Okay. So we're going to do some meditation. So we're going to start off sitting in a comfortable position, whether that be sitting cross-legged, sitting like this. This is the process that happens with meditation. When you start off, you need to get comfortable, and you might think I'll sit cross-legged, and then you're sitting there for like 2 minutes because you haven't done it since you were a child, and your knees start blocking up the blood and you get pins and needles and whatever. That's a really annoying thing, and it throws off your concentration. But the more you do it, and hopefully you can practice some yoga as well, that helps in the longevity of sitting in one position. And that's why yoga was actually, the asanas is actually a part of yoga, because yoga is a philosophy and it goes with meditation, and the yogas, the asanas and the moves are actually there to be able to help sitting in one position for a really long amount of time. They actually coincide with meditation. So yoga is a really interesting practice. Anyway, sit on a chair, that's fine. If that's what works for you for the moment to start with, that's awesome. If you can sit cross-legged, if you need a bolster or something to sit on, raises the bum so you get less pressure on your knees. Whatever works for you. During meditation, you might get an itch, you might get whatever. Just do it. Just scratch those things, move around. Don't let it throw you off your train of thought. Anyway, getting in a comfortable position. The best way to do this is sitting with a straight back. Move your shoulders around a bit. Loosen your neck up. Do what you need to do. Get a glass of water. Come to a comfortable position. Closing your eyes gently. Relieving any tension in your jaw, your eyebrows. With a straight back, I'm going to get to a comfortable position and just inhaling through the nose. When you inhale, lift up your stomach. What's the word I'm looking for? Inflate the stomach first, followed by your chest. And then on the exhale, try and deflate the chest, followed by the abdomen. And this creates a nice flow. Creating a nice flowing breathing rhythm helps with focus. Some people like to focus on the feeling of the breath going in and out of their nose. Some people like to think of the word one, repeating it over again, or counting from 1 to whatever works for you. There's many different practices and tricks. What I like to do is a practice in Eckhart Tolle's book, The Power of Now, where he talks about no mind, or creating the gap. And one of the tricks he uses is by listening to the sounds around you. And that kind of forces you to be in the moment there and now. So, starting off the comfortable position, I've said that way too much. Straight back, closing your eyes gently, and just breathing gently. I'm going to try and listen to the sounds around me. Inflating the stomach. Deflating the stomach. Keeping that breathing rhythm going. And just focusing on sounds around you. You might hear some traffic, you might hear some birds, you might hear the fridge buzzing. I'm going to keep talking for a bit, but what will happen is thoughts will come into your mind. Don't react to them. Don't get pissed off that you're thinking of something. Just observe them. Notice when you're in... It's really weird. They'll come in and you'll just find yourself thinking about something. And that's cool, because you'll be aware of it. When you do become aware that you're in a thought process and you're thinking about shit, pull out of it and just observe them and let them pass by. There's analogies of like being at a train station and seeing the train come through full of people, and just letting that train of thoughts continue on. I got told about an idea of throwing into a rubbish can, getting those thoughts and balling them up in a bit of rubbish and throwing it in the bin. Then I got carried away with like throwing it in the bin and missing it, and then like the thoughts come back. Some whacked out shit. But anyway, I like to sit back and just observe those thoughts going past. yeah, the more you do it, the better you'll get at it, and the longer you'll have those bits of meditation. So just, it's going to be annoying and frustrating to start with. Just let it happen. I'm going to get a timer for a 5-minute session. Uno momento. Let's try and do this for 5 minutes. Okay. See how you go. If it doesn't work, doesn't matter. You've sat there for 5 minutes. If you got pissed off, fine. Try next time. Alright. See you in 5 minutes. Okay, 2 things. Holy shit, that was hard. 3 things, that scared the shit out of me. Yeah, that was really hard. Like, I don't think I got any focus there at all. My mind was just thinking the whole time. And 2, this is really good because I don't normally do that. I don't normally sit there for 5 minutes. I would try, and I think I'd probably get like a couple of minutes, and then I'll go and do some yoga and think I've done some meditation. But actually sitting there for 5 minutes, legit, I don't normally do that. I haven't done it for a long time. So this is good for me, and hopefully you're getting something out of it. I was thinking the whole time of like what I'm going to say when I come out of this. So my mind wasn't focused. It's hard. It's annoying as shit, and it's hard. But the more you do it, when I was doing it like as a routine, I got better at it. It became that period where you're not thinking about anything. It's longer and longer and longer the more you do it. And it's not hard, man. It's not like you have to go and do something. Just sit down and shut the fuck up. Like, you can get better at it. You can do it. It's not a hard thing to just, I have to meditate. Like, it's not hard. The hard thing is getting away from this and not scrolling. That's hard. I get that. But it's doable. So thanks for doing this with me. I hope it helps you get to somewhere cool. And same for myself. If you come along for the ride, that'd be cool. Adios.